Hello Pokemon fans, this is ProPokeNoob back today to bring you another battle. Today it's going to be an RU match against a person by the name of THK13421. It's the same RU team that I've been using, except there's a little twist to it, which has a Simisear. This is actually the old version of it. I can't remember, I don't think I've shown you the Simisear on this team, but Simisear was replaced by Typhlosion, so this is a little bit of more of the testing stage of this team, and this was a Nasty Plot Salicberry Simisear that I was trying out. Obviously, if it got replaced by Typhlosion, it's evident that it didn't do the work that it needed to do, but, you know, it was a nice idea. I'll try it out one day. But anyways, looking at my opponent's team, one common thing that I saw was he really doesn't have many, like, he has an interesting wall between Aggron and Drapion. I'm pretty much assuming that, plus he's got a bulky Lantern, so I'm assuming that, you know, this guy's just more or less just bringing a whole bunch of stuff, because I'm bringing a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing's threatening me. Maybe the Magmortar will cause a little bit of issues for my team, but other than that, as long as I can get Archeops damage, because I have the Hariyama with the Bullet Punch and stuff like that, and the Fake Out, and other things, I'm really not threatened by this team. But I am going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I've been drinking. I've got a Smirnoff orange screwdriver next to me, so I won't be slurring my words. I haven't had enough, but, you know, just a fun little fact. I don't know why. I should add more, like, commentary in the beginning. More than I already had, but anyways, that's one thing. The second thing is this battle is not the greatest in my opinion. I don't think my opponent played as well as he could have. He does make a couple of interesting plays and a couple of good predictions, but just in my opinion, it doesn't feel like that good of a match. So, anyways, in the ways of leads, I figured Hariyama would be the best thing to lead off with, so I'm going to lead off my Hariyama. My opponent decides to lead off with the Archeops. Now, this is absolutely perfect, because what this means is I can go for the Fake Out, just to get my Toxic Orb up, and what I can proceed to do is go for the Bullet Punch to try and bring the Archeops into Defeatist range, making this thing pretty much useless. And what do you know, super effective damage is going to bring him into Defeatist range, so this Archeops is already managed by turn 2. So I don't have to worry about any damage. I'm thinking it might be, well, he went for Stone Edge. I don't know why, to be perfectly honest. Maybe he's predicting someone to come in to take the Acrobatics, but I don't know. Okay, at this point, I don't know if, you know, Hariyama lost weight or Aggron just didn't pack on the pounds, but Heavy Slam does absolutely nothing, and Close Combat is going to clean out the Aggron, so no rocks from what I can see, unless Archeops miraculously carries them, but he's going to send out the Drapion. I'm taking a lot of damage. I want to preserve that thing later for priority, so I am going to switch to the Prickin' Training, the Pharisee, because it is the best check to this Drapion. Earthquake, as you can see, does absolutely nothing. I am going to miss my first Leaf Seed, but I'm going to keep going for it. I figured he would switch out into Magmortar anyways, because it is the best option for him to go into, but, you know, Leech Seed just means damage on it. I can check to see if I can see an item, stuff like that. Now, for some reason on this turn, I just had the weirdest feeling that this guy wasn't choice, and I can't find out right away, but I'm gonna switch out into Uxie just to see, you know, if he predicts anything, because he already predicted with Heavy Slam and Stone Edge, so you never know. But he's gonna go for the Fire Blast. Doesn't matter between Leftovers and Leech Seed. The Uxie is going to be at a fair amount of health. So he's going to switch out now. He's going to go into his Drapion, which makes sense. I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave to try and paralyze anything. If the Lantern came in, I really would not care. I'd still be faster and can go for a U-turn. But now I know he's going to go for the Crunch trying to damage this thing. So I'm just going to U-turn out, go into Prickin' Training for him to bite, and he's going to take some Iron Barbs damage, which is fantastic. Now, I still have the back of my mind that this Magmortar is not choice, so I'm going to predict the Magmortar to come in this turn. I believe I make a switch into Feraligatr to threaten it out now. I don't think, do I have Aqua Jet? I do not have Aqua Jet, so I'm actually going to make a double switch back into the Prickin' Training, seeing if he's going to go for anything. He locks himself into the HP, I'm assuming Grass, but now I'm going to go for the Protect, and ladies and gentlemen, my sneaky suspicion gets through because he goes for the Focus Blast. I'm guessing predicting me to switch out into something to take a Fire move. I don't know, but I'm going to switch to the Simisear now, because I figured the damage should bring me down. He's going to go for Focus Blast. Okay. Bring me into Salicberry range with the Gluttony. I can get this going. So I'm going to set up a sub, hoping that he would miss, but he doesn't miss. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast on him, and it does not a lot. So this is why Simisear is taken out. Excellent idea, just no power. No power. I might try Simisage. I don't know, or Simipour. Simipour seems to be best. But anyways, I'm going to go for the Fake Out, get a crit. I don't think it mattered because I am Guts. So that's a thing, and it's a max attack Hariyama, so I'm going to switch out now again. I still have the chance for priority. I'm going to go into Pharisee. He really does not have a real check to this other than Meg Mortar. So at this point, he is in a little predicament. I thought he would switch. I just go for the Toxic, just in case he wanted to switch out into maybe, who knows, a Galvantula with HP Fire or anything like that. So I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed now. It's going to hit everything on his team. And at this point, he's actually setting up the Swords Dance. So I'm a little concerned because I'm like, okay, well, this thing can do damage, but I'm going to set up Spikes anyways, just to hurt the rest of his pokes, minus the Archeops. But as you can see, +4 Earthquake doesn't even bring me down to half, so I'm really not concerned. Now, if he got a crit here, that would have sucked, but he didn't. So I've got all 3 layers to Spikes up, and I have the Prickin' Training in decent shape, so I'm just going to go for a Protect to get some more health back as he decides to get paralyzed, or not decides, but he does get paralyzed, and I'm going to be brought up back to over half, so I'm in a perfect position. Now, I know he's going to keep going for Earthquake, so I'm going to switch into Rotom, try and just get that part right here. Now, he does get Parahacks. I don't know if he predicts or anything, but I'm pretty sure he just went for the Earthquake. Now, here was a crucial moment. I go for Thunderbolt, and he Earthquakes. Now, okay. Now, you guys are probably thinking, what is this guy doing? Now, I am going to give the guy some credit. So I thought of 3 different scenarios that could have happened with this play right here when he goes for Earthquake on a Rotom. 1, he misclicked. Happens, okay? Stuff like that happens, okay? Second thing, he forgot that this thing gets Levitate. How you do that, I don't know, because Rotoms just have Levitate. But the third thing that I thought was maybe he predicted me to go back into Ferroseed, predicting him to go for the Crunch so I could get more extra Iron Barbs damage off on him, and as a result it would just damage him severely, and, you know, he would be pretty much forced to just leave this thing in to do no damage to anything. So that's what I'm thinking. He went for the Earthquake, which would have been a good play. However, I was banking on the fact that I would be able to kill the Drapion, so the fact that I didn't kill it shows me that most likely this thing was specially defensive, and because, I mean, there's no, you can tell there's no attack investment, really, I think, because +4, it only does 40%, that's ridiculous. So, I mean, if he had gone for the Crunch, knowing that he would have lived it, maybe, if he knew damage calcs, but nonetheless, that's what I'm going to give him the credit for. But anyways, so I'm going to switch to Uxie. He switches into Archeops. This miss really does not matter to me. I was going for Thunder Wave anyways, and, I mean, he's in Defeatist range. I'm pretty sure he can't do any damage to me. I go for Psychic, and I don't kill him again, because I like getting, like, just smidgens, but he gets Parahacks. Again, does not matter. Either hit would not have taken out Uxie. Uxie is a beast in the ways of defense, so he's going to switch into Lantern, which I questioned. I don't know why he kept this Archeops, to be perfectly honest, because it's paralyzed and has no health. And even though I don't have Rocks up, I mean, I can just send in Feraligatr, take this thing out because I'm faster, and I can send in Galvantula. I really don't care at this point. You can take out Feraligatr. He's useless. He does not have Aqua Jet. So, I'm just going to leave this thing in to die, because now what I can do is switch into my Hariyama, go for the Fake Out, just get some nice damage off on him, and then I'm just going to go, I think, do I go for the Bullet? No, I don't go for the Bullet Punch, because I preserved this thing. I'm going to go out into the Rotom, and he actually goes for, I'm guessing, HP Fire, predicting the Ferroseed to come in, which is a decent play. I mean, that's not a bad prediction, but at this point, he's pretty much destroyed, because he has nothing to take on a Scarf Rotom. So, that was an excellent match. THK13421, comment, rate, and subscribe, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this battle. I'm going to continue to finish off this orange screwdriver, but like I said, I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be the best match that I could bring all of you, but I am very happy with this team. I'm going to try using it for a little bit longer for the remainder of RU until certain stuff changes. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, everyone, have an excellent day.